Welcome to yet another unboxing video here on the Watch Kaki channel, and as you can see we have yet another Seiko here for unboxing. This one here obviously is from a JDM kind of model, so I'm gonna lift up the lid here on this box here and you can see another inner box here. Okay, so I'm just gonna carefully bring this one out from the cardboard box. Okay, and alright, as mentioned earlier on, likely to be a JDM model, and here you can see the instruction manual here has got Japanese characters and the movement is some sort of 6R kind of movement. Alright, so strong hint on what model we're gonna unbox today. Alright, so let me just flip open this flip box here. Ta-da! Alright, so this is one of the relatively newer Presage models. Now let me just quickly remove this one from the case here. Okay, and just put this one aside. As you can see here, this one is one of the latest releases from Seiko from the Presage line, and I believe this one is called the retrograde date or something like that, and it features kind of a special Urushi dial, alright, which is like sort of an ink printed dial here. So I'm just going to read up a little bit on the background information of this release, alright, and let me just get the facts right and present it to you during the full review later on. And just another look at the packaging. Okay, like I said, this one here, not your usual Seiko packaging. It's got a really nice inner felt surface or lining to it, and looks really cool here. And now with all the packaging out of the way and the lens zoomed in just a little bit, let's take a closer look at this watch here, the Seiko Presage Urushi dial, and let's have a quick look at the reference number here, SARD015. It houses a 6R movement, 6R35 movement, and this is also limited edition, only 2,000 pieces made here. Before I continue my unbox video, I'd like to take some time to thank my good friend Eric from Our Boutique. He has kindly loaned me all these watches for my videos, and I really thank him from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much, Eric and Our Boutique. Alright, so he has given me permission to sort of peel off all these protective layers here, so I'm going to do it really carefully so as to avoid peeling off more than I should. Alright, and with the protective film finally out of the way, here's a really close-up look at the Seiko SARD015. The dial here is some sort of a really deep dark green. Okay, can't really be captured in this lighting. Dark green dial here, very deep dark, almost black, and you've got gilt hands and accents along the way. So the star of the show here would be this retrograde dial here. Let me just get the hands out of the way. Pretty sure this one here doesn't have a screw down crown. Alright, so you pull out one for the date and the day and all that, and one more for setting the time. Let me just get the hands out of the way so that you can have a good look at the retrograde date. Okay, so as mentioned earlier on here, the star of the show here is the retrograde date here, which sort of goes from 1 and then eventually goes to 30, and it sort of sweeps back to 1. Okay, so rather unusual here, and even for the day of the week display, you've got a pointer here that goes progressively and then suddenly comes back to Monday or Sunday in this case. So all these features here are really cool if you're looking for something unusual, not the usual date window display or day window date display kind of thing here. Alright, really good size here, the crown, very comfortable, grip is good. Okay, let's do a quick hand alignment check. Okay, we've come to 4 o'clock, and let's see if the 6 o'clock here lines up nicely. Alright, so looks good here, everything feels alright. The hand action, the crown action here feels really good. Alright, so even the winding here feels really good and smooth. Alright, it does have a display back, but let's be honest here, the 6R movement is not exactly beautiful to look at here. So overall here, this watch here comes across as a less sporty design, definitely more on the dressier side of things here. Right, but due to the case size and the overall thickness, I wouldn't rate this one as super dressy or evening kind of watch. Okay, so to me it's more of a, you know, it's got a slightly sporty edge to it, but then again, overall, you know, it is still a dressy kind of watch. And here's a quick fake wrist shot here on my wrist. Alright, so as you can see, it's slightly on the bigger side of things. I'm pretty sure this is about 39 or 40 millimeters case size. Okay, not a problem for many watch collectors out there. You know, there are people who still prefer 40, 41, 42 millimeters case size. Alright, so good mix of polish and brush finishes. Alright, so stay tuned for the full length review. Alright, so this is the Watch Kaki. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.